Boys, we got an updated top 10 running back list for you guys, and I know this is probably the most talked about position right now because there are literally so many good ones. I do think this is like a list where a lot of the top 4 to 6 guys are very interchangeable depending on your play style. I know some cards just play better from others. I think they're all insane cards, but I did my best on this. I know everyone... This is a list that you can't please everybody with, and I know that going into it, but I did my best, man. Let's jump into number 10 here. Let's just go along. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHU for 5% off your order. I will say this list is a little bit more top-heavy, but at number 10, we do got Marshawn Lynch, and yes, he is 97 speed, which is on the slower end, especially if you're not getting, like, an X-Factor or, like, you know, the good spin move, which he doesn't get either of those. But the thing with Ring of Honor cards, and I know the Clinton Portis card is the one that you could probably argue over him at number 10, I love them because they get a million 0 APs. 0 AP Tank. Tank is probably the best ability on running back. I honestly almost prefer it even more than the X Factor. I think if you don't have it, it makes the game hard to play. It really, really does. Tank is really, really good because everybody has Avalanche. You need it. It's like, this is an ability that is actually a must-have. Like, you can't load into a game without Tank, or you're going to be playing at a disadvantage, truly. Marshawn Lynch gets that with a bunch of other 0 APs, human joystick, whatever you want here, bulldozer, and then guess what? More 0 APs, boys. So 5 0 APs plus the built-in reach for it. If you guys watch my Marshawn Lynch gameplay, probably the best running back gameplay of the year that wasn't an X Factor guy. I mean, it was one of the craziest ones I had. I truly do like this card, and also his theme teams are really good, so speed isn't that big of a factor for me here. You can easily get him to 99. And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code CHU for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code CHU for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Number 9, we have Eric Dickerson, another style running back from the Ring of Honor promo. I don't know why I said style, but you get what I mean. Another guy that's going to get a lot more 0 APs. He's just a little bit faster, way better build. I think 6'3" is amazing at the running back position. I always mention it, and you probably are sick of it, but it helps with the receiving game. He's also much better at catching. I know 87 catching compared to 74 seems like a big difference, but with gift wrapped, it's really like all the same stuff. They're both going to catch the same amount of stuff with KOs and whatnot in the game. But 2 built in. He has balance beam, goal line back, and he still gets the exact same 0 AP stack. Remember, 3 right here are 0 APs, and then he also gets this 0 AP bucket and this 0 AP bucket. The only negative with Ring of Honor cards, despite having 7 abilities for 0 AP, is that they just don't get the good spin, and they also both can't run or have the X Factor, I guess, Angry Runs or Freight Train. That's really their only negative. But outside of that, I mean, they're just up there with some of the best cards in the entire game. Number 8, I got Jamal Charles, and I'm going to be honest with you. I forgot he was 97 speed too, another thing. But he's also losing value for me in the game. And what am I saying? He's not 97 speed. I forgot these guys boost themselves, man. What am I talking about? He boosts the running back, does he not? Oh, he's not the one that does it. It's the hamster that does it. Dude, I'm losing it, man. I don't know. It's hard sometimes. You know, I try to remember everything. I can only do so much. But, yeah, he's 97 speed. So you're going to have to boost him with the theme team, which definitely does suck. But he does have an X Factor for AP as an ability, which is awesome. I do think this is very, very good. The only reason why he's falling down a list like this, because the last time I did this video, we didn't have 9 AP. We had more than 9 AP. Now 9 AP, it is hard to spend a third of your AP on Freight Train unless it's like a broken card that can also spin. Like we'll mention later in this. There's a guy that also gets 3 AP stack that is insane in the game. Jamal Charles, you're paying it for Freight Train, which isn't the best. He's not the best running back build-wise. He's smaller. He can't spin. I just think Jamal Charles is a little bit harder to use him. He still does have some value right there if you could save some AP on your other positions, but it's a little harder to use him now with all the AP changes from the last time I did this video. Number 7, I actually really like this this Joe Mixon card. I actually did a gameplay on him. I was like one of my underrated cards. I do like this card a lot. I think he is a very good card. He's very, very similar when it comes to the Ring of Honor cards. They're both going to get very similar stacks. His build's really good, too. 6'1", 220. Kind of has that Saquon build where they're going to fall forward. They kind of have, like, bigger builds in-game. He's 93 chain direction, insane break tackle, insane catching, too. The best catching and receiving back so far on this list. I know his 73 shore running is absolutely brutal right there, but I don't know. If you watch the gameplay I had with him, that was where he absolutely shined. So I don't know. I literally thought that was one of the craziest things I've seen, too, because I thought it was much better. I went and looked back at it after the video, and it was insane how good he played in the receiving game. Built-in bulldozer's nice, and also, what's weird about these cards is you'll see right here, his abilities suck right here, But if you come over to this stack, he gets 0 AP tank and also like 0 AP. You can run whatever you want here. You run the spin cycle. You run, I don't know. A lot of people like to run like the reach for the balance beam to stack with tank. He gets human joystick for 0. So he also gets a lot of 0 AP abilities. And he also, like I said, I just love the 8. What am I trying to say here? The fall forward ability with this card compared to like guys like, I don't know, like Clinton Portis and Marshawn Lynch. I really did like those cards, but I don't know if it's just a new card smell, but Joe Mixon was absolutely elite when I used him. I really did like this card. At number 6, I think the Muscle Hamster has to be on your team even if you're not using him. He's probably the best RB2 in the game. Not like when it comes to like actual card-wise, but value-wise, because like I mentioned earlier, he does give +1 speed to himself and to every other running back once you unlock it right here. So that means he'll be 99 speed himself, while also your starting running back will be getting +1 speed. So no matter what, go get you a Doug Martin. He is under 200K. This is one of the best value cards to help your team in general, but he's going to be amazing because you can see statistically, he's not the crazy. I mean, he's really good, honestly. He's really good statistically here too. He's not the biggest running back in the world, but Doug Martin, as you guys know, still has good, pretty solid built-ins, but he does also have very, very good stack over here, right? You're going to get Bulldozer for 0. You do have to spend 1 AP on Tank, which is another reason why he's not much higher on this list, but this is the reason why. 2 AP Freight Train, it's on all game long, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've played against a defensive momentum shift in at least, I don't know, since literally we've been at 12 AP on offense, or 16 AP on defense. I never play against it, ever. I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, this is a perfectly fine X Factor still to run. I think Doug Martin still has so much value. He'll be a little bit of an L if you do run into that one random person running momentum shift, but I still think there's so much value. He has to be on the team regardless, even if he's your RB2. At number 5, we got that man, Darren McFadden. Darren McFadden is tough. I really do think this card is good. I honestly loved him in the gameplay. Built-in Freight Train. I thought it was going to be an L because you saw with Breece Hall. They cheated Breece Hall. He got one of the worst X Factors. I don't even remember what it was. It was so bad. For 2 AP. And then they go ahead and give Darren McFadden 2 of the best running back abilities for a stack of 1 AP. We would have loved to have seen it be 0. If it was 0 AP, he might even be higher on this list. But 1 AP is still okay. He does get 99 speed base. Very good. I mean, carrying was his biggest L on his last 0 chill card. If it's above 90, I feel comfortable with it. And also, I know where the stats and the build is amazing. This is another reason why I feel comfortable. 0 AP tank. Although this might get nerfed on the 22nd, which is, what, 4 days from now? I don't know if it will be because it didn't get nerfed on the Ring of Honor running back, so I'm not sure if it will. But he also gets all these other 0 APs. It's insane what his ability stack is. I love this card in the gameplay. If you guys saw the video, he was amazing, man. I think Darren McFadden's really good. His only negative, compared to the guys above him, is the spin. The spin is broken. I know some people like to... I've seen some comments that it's overrated. I think that's just people coping a little bit. I think the spin is actually the best skill move in the game. The juke is terrible this game. It's the worst move in the game by far. Trucking sucks unless you're 400 pounds. It's really like, I mean, realistically, it's the only skill move we have. They've taken everything from us. The Jurtle, they've taken the Reaper Stick. Everything's been nerfed besides the fat guy spin. And sadly, he doesn't have it. That's his only negative. Now heading into our top 4, I just want to mention, I think the top 4, depending on how you play, is very, very interchangeable. All 4 of these guys can spin. All 4 of these guys get X Factors. The one thing that, or at least the first guy doesn't, but you'll see what I'm getting here. You'll see what I'm doing with this list a little bit. I'm moving a little bit differently. But Quadfather, I'm putting him at 4 only because I think he has the worst X Factor of the bunch. If you guys come over here, Freight Train is worse than Angry Runs. I'm going to be honest, it is. Freight Train only works with rushes. Angry Runs also works after the catch, which I love. I think there's value in that. But Quadfather's still broken. One of my favorite gameplays. Honestly, all the top 4 guys, I love the gameplays we did. All 4 of them we went crazy on in a game where I feel like gameplays suck. But you can see the abilities. I mean, very good stack, boys. Amazing stack. Getting Tank for 0 and Freight Train is crazy. He also does get more 0 APs over here, so you can run like Bulldozer. You can run, I swear he got Human Joystick for 1 too, or for 0. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I like running Human Joystick usually after the X Factors too. You can run that for 2 AP realistically if you really wanted to, but Quadfather's amazing, man. Very good stack for 1 AP you can run on him. This is a good card, and he's able to spin too. I don't know what the spin threshold is, man, because he's 6 foot, he's big and can spin, but we've also seen guys who are big. It's random. I think it's just random. It really is, because Mike Tolbert can spin, and that dude's tiny and doesn't weigh a lot. I don't know. Number 3, we got halfback Anthony Edwards. Obviously, you put the 98 in and he becomes a way better running back. He'll be 98 speed, gets every single theme team as well. He does get the height boost, which honestly, I thought you needed for the spin, but he spins without it. But it is nice to have it too because you can get that speed through there. He's very good when he's tall too. But when it comes to this guy, he gets angry runs for 2 AP. It's not like you need angry runs, but when you add angry runs onto a 6'4" running back that can also spin, it is very, very hard to play against him. And honestly, I truly think angry runs is broken this year. Secure tacklers suck. They still are a must-have because it's our only chance. But secure tacklers suck this year. They barely work. And honestly, when you have angry runs, it like triples onto it. He also gets tank for 0, which is I think he gets tank for 0, right? 87 trucking? Yeah, he does. I don't know why I was questioning it, but Anthony Edwards is ridiculous, man. So many 0 APs. Obviously gets the angry runs for 2. He's 6'4". Amazing receiving back too. You can see 91 short running. He had 91 catching as well. Or 86 catching. I mixed that up with the change direction. He's amazing, dude. Anthony Edwards is insane. I would not be mad if anyone wants to move these guys the top 4 around, really. Boys, some people might call this cheating. Some people might say I'm just dodging like a hard decision here. But I truly do think these are the 2 best running backs in the game. I do think if it came down to it, in a tournament, if there was a Madden tournament today, I think Tavondre would be the most popular one because he's 0 AP and you could spend the AP everywhere else. The thing is with Tavondre, he doesn't get the X Factor. If he had an X Factor, he'd be by far number 1. Now, it wouldn't be close. Like, none of these guys would even sniff him. The thing with Tavondre is, though, is he's 400 pounds, basically, 370 pounds. He literally has a built-in X Factor. If you guys have played with this card, he literally falls forward no matter what. He breaks so many tackles. The air truck feels so much better on him. He also gets a really good spin. But Derrick Henry, he has tank built in. He has wrecking ball built in. And then he gets angry runs for 2 AP. The only problem with Derrick Henry is his AP compared to the top 4 running backs is the worst of the bunch. You have to spend 3 AP on him, right? Because angry runs is 2 AP. And then evasive. He does not get 0 AP spin cycle like Tavondre does, like Anthony Edwards does, like Quadfather does. You have to spend 1 AP on evasive for him, which sucks. So if you want to run angry runs and evasive, it's 3 AP compared to Tavondre's 0 AP. So you got to pick your poison here, but I do think these are the 2 best running backs in the game. These are quite literally, you can hand the controller to a 5-year-old, and they could easily get 100 yards with these 2 running backs, as long as they know how to hit the B button, which is the spin move. That's how I truly feel about this game, man, right now. These are the 2 top dogs in my personal opinion. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure to comment down below which running back or running backs do you have in your running back room right now in Madden. I am definitely enjoying it. Using them. Playing against these cards right now is insane, man. The tackle supreme, secure tacklers suck right now in the game. These running backs are OP, man. Let me know what you guys are running. I'll see you guys in the next video. We got Easter coming up this weekend. It'll be fun, man. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, boys.